If something happened, it would be instant death.
What's the art behind a really great car chase? And when I say an all-time great car chase, what comes to mind for you?
Oh, well, okay. So I would say the art. Listen, there's different kinds, right? And they're all very enjoyable in their own way. There's the kind of Michael Bay Bad Boys, which I love. And the John Wick version and all the rest of it, where the kind of cars are basically used as weapons. It's very clever. I love that. But I feel like those sometimes you're watching rather than participating, right? And so I feel like for me, my instinct is like, how can I make you feel like you're not watching, but you're in it, right? And so that, I guess, becomes a mantra which you then extend to the methodology of how you shoot it and how you construct it. And so technology now can allow us to do all kinds of really wild things. You can have cameras go in and out of cars, windows, and you can then put the windows back in visual effects and stuff. I don't really go for that because I feel like it maybe takes you out. You start becoming aware of the tricks. But what you can do is you can put people right in it. So to answer your question, the people that I would probably look to who've done that are like probably Billy Friedkin is the ultimate, right? If you think about his two movies, French Connection and To Live and Die in LA, those are the most batshit crazy car chases, and obviously Bullitt. And I think they had a genuine danger. I actually spoke to Billy Friedkin. I was lucky enough. He saw the last film I made, and he requested my presence for lunch, and I asked him a lot about how he did that, and the answer was basically they were very flipping lucky they didn't kill anyone because they didn't health and safety was not what it is now. So my objective was to do something that has that level of visceral danger but not hurt anyone in the process. And so for example, we built a kind of robotic technology where we could have a camera which felt like a handheld camera in the car with Chris Hemsworth traveling at 80 miles an hour. But you can't put a physical camera person in that car, right? If something happened, it would be instant death. So you build a robotic head, and then in another car racing behind, we have the camera operator with a what's called I can't even remember the name of it, but it's basically if you imagine like it's like surgery, nowadays they're doing surgery and then the robot is actually moving so it's similar. So when the camera operator in the car behind does this, the robot in the next to Chris in the car in front does that. So it's a kind of a proxy camera operator, so what that gives you is a feeling of extreme real
Immersion.
immersion, exactly.